In the news tonight, clothes vendor stabbed to death in Hardin Street.
Because they say he bleeding inside. So by the time they could have, because they say he started bleeding inside and the blood blocked up his heart, his lungs and everything. So they had to bore him to let out the blood. And they said by the time they tried him to do that, it was too late because his heart stopped beating.
Jackdale denies bribery allegations. Norton Arch police to investigate.
The American companies come here to see me and they need a meeting. You asked to see me. I have an open door policy since I was president. So people come to see me. But I've had a long history of being in public office and we never had any of this stuff that you talk. And all my accounts are clear.
And youth killed in high-speed chase accident laid to rest. A clothes vendor was stabbed to death last night during an altercation with another man who has since been apprehended by residents and handed over to the police. That is Aubrey Beard of 22E Hardin Street, Workmanville. According to the dead man's reputed wife, Devon Grandison, he was stabbed several times.
Working on him to carry him to the theater because they say he bleeding inside. So by the time they could have, because they say he started bleeding inside and the blood blocked up his heart, his lungs and everything. So they had to bore him to let out the blood. And they said by the time they tried him to do that, it was too late because his heart stopped beating. He didn't make it.
The woman was speaking with reporters outside of the Alberton police station. She said she was upstairs at the time of the incident when an alarm was raised.
But I had upstairs and I hear somebody hollering, Aubrey get joke, he get joke. And like he stabbed me multiple times when we carried the hospital, they say he couldn't make it because he was too critical. So
the woman said her husband was everything to her and her children.
Aubrey works. He been working from the age of 10, I won't lie. He didn't have an easy background going on. No mother, no father for support, so he had to start working early. Till today, like today, the age of 40. So, as a father, the best. The best father they ever had. He left behind 3 kids. 3 kids he left behind.
The police probe into the matter is ongoing.
Planning an elegant or corporate event? Let the experts at Star Rentals equip you. Give your event that spectacular 5-star experience it deserves with the options of transparent tents of various sizes, indoor and outdoor formal bars and cocktail tables with LED lights, stage, podium with lighting, portable AC units, generators, executive portable washrooms, outdoor light tower and much more. Call today 226-3020, online www.starrentalsgy.com. Star Rentals, we got you covered.
Hey, looking for office furniture, stationery, electronics, janitorial supplies, or even dietary products? Okay, stop searching because we at Imperial Trading have all that and more. Check us out at 73 Section 8 Urban Street or give us a ring on 639-3785 and be sure to ask about our special discounts. Whatever you need, we got it because at Imperial Trading, we operate so you can operate.
Are you ready to go back to school?
Yes, we are.
So what must we do to stay safe from COVID-19?
Wear a mask, cover my nose and mouth, and bring an extra one just in case.
Wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds.
Stay apart, no hugging or sharing items.
And what should we do if we want to sneeze or cough?
Do it in your elbow. Bend and cough. Bend and sneeze.
If we do these things, we can all be back in school and stay safe.
A message from the Global Partnership for Education, the Ministry of Education, and UNICEF.
PNCR leader Aubrey Norton is calling on the Guyana Police Force to investigate the bribery allegations that were recently leveled against Vice President Bar Jagdeo. The allegations were put to Jagdeo by New York-based journalists. During the sit-down interview, Jagdeo repeatedly denied that he accepted bribes from Chinese businessmen in exchange for award of large contracts. The full interview was released on Jagdeo's official Facebook page.
Well, let's talk about specific individuals. What is your relationship with Mr. Su Jerome?
Su. Oh, Su. My relationship? Nothing. He's a tenant in my place, yeah.
And he's a good friend of yours?
Yes. He is a friend of ours. His father was here from many years ago.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he lives next door to you.
Yes.
He was able to arrange meetings and catch-ups with you at any point in the day.
As a friend, yeah.
He claims that through his very close relationship with you, he's able to get any deal done.
Well, I don't know if that's
able to change laws for investors.
But then which law has been changed for any investor?
So Sue told us that if he wants to get anything done in Guyana, he needs some hookups. I'm very close with the Vice President and the other officials. The Vice President and I share a very close relationship. Also, if we do the business, he'll help out no matter what. There's no one else who can help like he does. He also says when he's talking about prospect investors that the Vice President said he can change the Constitution, he said he can manage. Everything is going to be done soon. He's really treating us as brothers. He's already trying to help us as much as possible. Of course, I need to give back to him in return.
Yeah, but that is, I don't know about giving back, but I do that to everybody who comes to my office. The American companies come here to see me and they need a meeting. You asked to see me. I have an open door policy since I was president, so people come to see me. But I've had a long history of being in public office, and we never had any of this stuff that you talk. And all my accounts are clear.
Well, Sue also told us that, the amount will divide between the Vice President. It's going to be a service or process.
Oh, really?
If we're going to do business together, my boss is not going to directly receive the money. Obviously, it's not going to directly transfer to him. The service charge is 4% of the total. It's not only me, most of it's the Vice President. Do you use middlemen like Sue in order to take money on your behalf so that you can keep your hands clean?
No. The answer is no.
Why do you think that Sue would say this?
I don't know. You have to ask him.
He's saying it because as he understands it, that's the truth.
Well, no, that's he understands it, so that's what you have to ask him. But the answer is no.
So why do you think he's saying this to us?
I don't know.
Norton at a press conference held subsequently called on the police to conduct a full probe.
It is expected that he will say no to these allegations. But I have long thrown out an option for the Vice President. He can take his assets, put it against his earnings in the ways normal citizens have to do to get loans from the bank, etc. And if he does that and can establish that the wealth he has is above board and not in contravention of law, then that will help to put these allegations to sleep. But on the mere face value of it, when you look at the wealth of the PPP elite, family and friends, you see underpinning it corruption. I also would like to call on the Guyana Police Force to investigate the allegation. It is law enforcement's responsibility to, when allegations of this nature are made, they should investigate. The question of whether the government will allow them to investigate should not arise, because constitutionally they are the Guyana Police Force, they are the law enforcement agency, and it should follow ipso facto that they should be allowed to investigate and to say to the guy in his public what the reality is. Unfortunately, the reality in Guyana is that the People's Progressive Party never allows the agencies that are responsible for oversight and for anti-corruption activities, they have never allowed them to function, and so there is little hope that the police will be allowed to do their job. I, however, hope that they investigate and report to the Guyanese people the reality, and if there is evidence of corruption and bribery, then the law should take its course.
Here comes the back-to-school children. Now's our chance to spread! Let's get closer! Closer! Too far apart! We'll get them! Oh no! Mask! Mask! We can't get in! His nose is exposed. Staying more than 6 feet apart, wearing a mask to cover your nose and mouth, and washing your hands with soap and water are the 3 best ways to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Let's do the right thing and get back to school safe.
A message from the Global Partnership for Education, the Ministry of Education, and UNICEF.
In the news tonight, the coronavirus is spreading rapidly due to the Omicron variant. FHL Executive Cleaning and Sanitizing Services is offering enhanced disinfecting and protection services to combat this deadly strain. As you look to transition your employees back to work, FHL Executive Cleaning and Sanitizing Services is here to assist. You can reach them at 592-667-1477 or 592-677-3736 to select an electrostatic protection package. FHL, sanitizing with purpose.
These were some of the emotional scenes at Jarrick's funeral home on Tuesday morning as family members and friends bid farewell to Christopher Baguandats, the man who was killed in a police high-speed chase accident last Wednesday on the Micah Bridge. At the funeral home on Tuesday, his uncles said that it was a sad day for the family and they are hoping that justice is served in the matter.
4 months ahead for his father's funeral, and this next funeral I had to came back for, and this real hurtful and sorrowful that I words cannot explain that how I'm feeling, and I need little justice for my nephew because right now we family going through real testing and trying, and let the government of Guyana do something for us and sort out the family so we can.
I really sad to know that you go through here, and we're looking out for the justice because we're getting through with the mother in a miserable condition right now.
Christopher and his 16-year-old girlfriend Sharida Passad were killed in the accident in which a truck, a police vehicle, and a motor car were involved. 2 Barbicians are now in police custody following a drug bust by the Customs Anti-Narcotics Unit Kanu at number 51 Village Quarantine Bibis today. According to a release from the Drug Enforcement Agency, they intercepted a car with 2 male occupants and discovered several parcels of cannabis. The suspects arrested are Michael Embrack of Fort Ordnance, East Kanji Bibis, and Randolph Job of number 51 Village Quarantine. Kanu says the investigations are ongoing. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.